Welcome to a Protein Bros Holiday Special. Kyle, let's talk about your Thanksgiving.
Let's talk about your Thanksgiving. It was good. It was a good holiday, man. How about you? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
It was a unique experience for me. This is my 15th year not living with or near the same city as my parents.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving has looked a little different for me since I moved to Kansas City. My first one, me and a fellow former employee, shout out Elle Wagman, now Elle, what's her new last name?
What's Elle's fighting name?
War Wagman.
War Wagman. Okay, nice.
Wasn't that it?
I don't know.
But no, dude, her and her new husband, awesome fighter. I just went to Nick and Jake's, a restaurant here in Kansas City, and we had like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and it was just me and Elle Dawson. And because she was living in Kansas City and she didn't have any family in Springfield, so she drove up. I didn't have any family in Kansas City, and so we had a Thanksgiving, the two of us.
Nice.
Pretty crazy times thinking about that now.
This Thanksgiving, your first Thanksgiving as an engaged man, locked down.
Dude, you know what's funny? Hannah had me. I was carving the turkey, so we had her dad, we had her brother, we had a handful of her family, as well as some friends. JP Price, first ever guest on Protein Bros. He was at my house for Thanksgiving.
Nice.
We had our friend Liz over as well. And, we had like an open invitation to a lot of people if they wanted to stop by. And we had a ton of people come through. It was cool, man. It was truly about family that day and friends. And I cut my first turkey ever.
Yeah?
And here's what...
Did you get the wishbone out of it?
We did pull the wishbone out, but I got a question for you guys. What do you do here? We were in charge of the ham. We were in charge of like several sides and a dessert, whatever. Hannah's dad, Doug, was in charge of the turkey. And so he brings the turkey over.
It was dry.
It was awesome.
Oh, that's good?
Yeah, turkey was awesome. But when he brings the turkey over, they're like, Jeff, cut the turkey. I'm like, what? This man slaved over getting this turkey ready. How could I possibly be the one who cuts the turkey when I had zero to do with the cooking of the turkey? But
you're the head of the house.
Yeah.
That's how that goes.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
So I cut my first turkey. It was cute. Hannah took a photo of me doing it, which I never thought that was a big deal, but she thought it was awesome. So she took a photo and it was good, man. Honestly, we had like 11 sides for like 8 people.
Nice.
It was awesome.
What traditions do you guys have? Do you have any new traditions you're starting up as a newly engaged man?
I wouldn't say we won't know if they're tradition, I guess, unless we do them again next year. But
very good point. But sometimes you go, hey, we're going to do this every year. You kind of you are intentional with a tradition.
I agree. I don't have any of that. We're in a weird spot where we have Addie every other year on Thanksgiving, and so like we couldn't do anything with her this year. So that kind of sucks, right? But yeah, man, we enjoyed watching some football, and we enjoyed eating some good food and being around people we love. I don't know if I need anything more than that tradition right there.
Yeah.
How about you guys? You went down to the cabin this year?
Oh, yeah.
Does that mark 2 years in a row?
And I got a good new tradition.
What's that?
Solid one. We played flag football. Our two team names were the Giblets versus the Deviled Eggs. And I was on a team with my daughter Maddie. She was all-time quarterback, and then we were playing against Clara, and it was good, man. It was fun. It was fun to run around and be goofy with my kids.
So is it really just your immediate family?
I literally showed no mercy. I was like sacking Clara every play. I was like, dude, you guys got to block for her or else I'm coming for her,
So Mike didn't come down or anybody else? It was just you and your fam?
No, it was just me and my family. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, Mike came down to hunt later in the week, but no, it was just me and my fam for Thanksgiving. It was awesome.
So
the older I've gotten with Thanksgiving, I don't know if you're like this too, but I just know the uncomfortableness that comes after you eat Thanksgiving, and I have in my older age just tamed myself a little bit. I don't stuff myself to the point where I can't see straight anymore with Thanksgiving. I just get a little of everything, just a little, just a touch. And I just eat, sparingly with everything. Because
how fast do you get back to leftovers, though? How fast do you go to plate 2?
I did have a turkey sandwich the next day, which the leftover turkey sandwich on a Friday is a move.
What about this? The timing of your Thanksgiving. Are you like 11 a.m. guy, 1 p.m. guy, 3 p.m.?
11 a.m.?
People do 11 a.m.
What, they do? You do Thanksgiving brunch?
Pretty much, yeah.
A Thanksgiving brunch. This seems crazy.
I've been around it all since I haven't
seems
had
crazy.
the same kind
in
of
my
Thanksgiving
head,
years.
Thanksgiving is always mid-afternoon.
I agree. I'm a 2 to 4
Yeah.
guy. Always have been. Maybe I'm even as early as 1, you know, but I think everybody starts to gather at 1. I don't ever eat until 2. So I'm with you on that, but a lot of people do it earlier, man. I mean, doing it at dinner is criminal.
No, it can't be dark out.
Right.
Dark out? No.
So we did.
That's nap time.
Right.
You're doing it at nap time.
You watch
gotta
football
wake up.
and you eat appetizers, and then you crush around 2 to 3 when the first game ends. And then the other thing about this would be, when do you have like your leftovers, right? Because like you had yours the next day. We ate, and I had the same strategy as you: fill up one plate, get a little bit of all the fixins of all the things you want, and then stack up the rolls pretty high. And then you get to second plate or whatever. Dude, I was so full, like I didn't need dessert. I didn't need any pumpkin pie. We waited till
Pumpkin
like 9
pie
p.m.
is
to go back downstairs and have a plate too.
overrated.
Pumpkin pie overrated?
Pumpkin pie is overrated. Best pie there is.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
And is
Straight sugar.
Are you a pecan pie guy or are you a pecan pie guy?
Straight corn syrup down my gullet. I like it.
I'm a fan.
But another thing that
with
I think I
Alamo,
only had one piece. My mom knows I love pumpkin pie or pecan pie. She brought it to me special, and then I only ate one piece. She's like, "What's happened to you?
Who are you?
You are literally disappointing me." You know, and,
one piece.
Yeah, it was great
With ice cream?
No, you don't do. That's not a combo.
That's absolutely a combo.
Pecan pie and
Kyle, you're losing credibility faster than you know.
No.
What are you talking about? Pecan pie's got to be eaten with ice cream, dude.
I don't think so, man.
Is it cold too?
I literally have
Freaking devil?
never. I literally have never.
You don't even
ate
eat it hot?
I would like it hot. Yeah.
You've never experienced an a la mode pecan pie?
No.
Let me tell you a little story, Kyle. When I was 19 years old, I was paid money by a company to take what is this called? Like basically like research pharmaceuticals.
Oh, I remember you were doing that.
Yeah. I was
Jeff's like, dude, I'm making like $500 a week. I'm like, yeah, you could die early.
Totally. Totally. But at least I would die with $500 more.
Yeah.
So I was doing those research pharmaceuticals, and the biggest like plus is they put you in this room. You're like in there for like 24 hours, and they like audit all of the stuff that you're doing. So bottom line is they give you a drug, and then they take your blood like every hour on the hour to see how it's performing in your body. Well, they also feed you. And I will tell you this, even at a place where there's like 60 people all in one room and they're feeding you like cafeteria food, basically, they gave you pecan pie and like an individual sleeve like package. And they gave you a little itty bitty styrofoam tub of vanilla ice cream, Kyle. That is how much pecan pie is ate with ice cream. That a place in the middle of nowhere made sure to give me a little ice cream with my pecan pie because they said we wouldn't dare give you this slice of pecan pie without ice cream because that's how much it belongs.
Is there anything better ice cream wise than being able to pull one of the lids off those little styrofoam
That's
deals?
exactly what it was. Yeah,
those are so good.
Yeah, the little pull tab.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, I would do that with pecan pie.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
It's really good. You scrape the edges of that cup for sure.
Just because I just have never had it with, but let's be honest, I like ice cream. I like pecan pie. You put it together, and
your boy microwaved his pecan pie. You damn right I did. I made sure it was warm whenever I had it with my ice cream.
Yeah.
A la mode anything. If you guys are rookies to food, a la mode means with ice cream. I'm sure there's probably some actual like terminology that it's supposed to mean, but I know it just means with ice cream. So regarding Thanksgiving week, were you ever a Wild Turkey Wednesday guy? Did you really party on Wild Turkey Wednesday? Did you go out?
In my younger years, I'm sure I did.
Made it count.
Here's the truth, though, is, in the times that I would be, AKA in the partying phase, like my early 20s, mid 20s, you and me were working a lot on those holidays. So there wasn't a lot of Wild Turkey Wednesdays because there wasn't a lot of like going home for holidays at that point.
Dude, I would close the store and then drive up that night to be at my house on Thanksgiving.
And then you drive back.
Yeah.
The same. There was points there where I didn't even have Thanksgiving with my family because I was like, I'm not driving back to Wichita from St. Louis. So yeah, I mean, I definitely don't do a Wild Turkey Wednesday anymore. Back in the day when I would have, I wasn't spending a lot of time during the holidays with my family. I went to Alabama, but no, I mean, not really. How about you?
Man, like you said, I think you answered it for us. Wild Turkey Wednesday. No, just never been that guy.
Here's the thing.
I think I did it one time ever. I remember this now. Okay, so I have one Wild Turkey Wednesday story, and it was everything you could imagine as far as the stereotype. Go back to your hometown, go out on Wild Turkey Wednesday, go to the place that everybody goes when they're out. For us in St. Louis or St. Charles area, you went to Main Street area, a.k.a. Old Town St. Charles.
Yeah.
And if you want to just run into every single person you went to high school with.
Yeah, Brian from chemistry.
You go. That was it. Every single time.
What's going on?
Dude, how are you? And everybody just tries to compare, how much better they're doing.
Yeah.
Because you're in your 20s. That's supposed to matter. I would love to see people from high school now just give them a hug and hope they're doing awesome. But in the 20s, it was like giant dick measuring contest. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, dude, I got this going for me. I got this going for me now. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm making like 6 figures now, so it's like no big deal.
Here's the thing about
hold on a second, dude. I gotta lock my car.
Do you feel a strong need to like go to any reunions ever? Because now it's like you can kind of just keep up with people on social media and you kind of know what they're doing anyways. And the people that you don't keep up with social media, you're like, do you care that much?
You don't even remember them at this point.
Yeah.
If you're as old as we are. So I don't know. You're coming up on a 20 year. You're not going to go?
Yeah, stop.
You're coming up on a 20 year, Kyle. You going to go?
No, I probably won't. I didn't go to any of my, I think I had a 10 year and a 15 year. I didn't go to those.
I went to a 10. It was cool. It was actually like a year before we moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun to see people I hadn't seen because I really haven't participated in anything ever since. And I do not, I don't keep up with a ton of people from high school, but I do enjoy them, and like, I don't know, a 20 year I think would be cool just because it's like, it's that age where you're just like genuinely happy for everybody.
Yeah.
And like most people I think are comfortable with who they are as people by that age. And they're just there to, love on each other and actually like be excited to see people.
You're going to have to get a Corvette before then. Roll up in the Corvette. What's up, bitches?
Got it on order. We'll see.
Freaking over here, making dough.
Yeah, dude.
See the Corvette? You see Hannah, smoking hot Hannah? Like, yeah. Who's got it better than me?
If you bring your significant other to your reunion, what are you doing? Like,
you're not supposed to?
No.
Really?
Why would you?
I don't know. I would want to bring my wife. I'd be like, I don't know any of these people anymore. If I'm going to have a night out, I'd rather have it out with my wife,
I don't know. To me, I think it's like, well, dude, it's like, hey, you want to rehash a bunch of stories that you weren't around for, wife? Come with me to this.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's just there's people that like I don't know. I was like really social in high school. I was in a lot of clubs and stuff. I was also an athlete, but like I don't keep up with anybody. But I'd love to see them. I'd love to hear how they're doing and so forth. I don't really get on Facebook. So,
did you guys have like voted most likely to?
We didn't do that.
You didn't do it?
No salutations.
God,
isn't that what they're called?
Yeah.
No salutations. So I wasn't any like most likely to whatever.
I was.
If we did,
it
I
wasn't
didn't, like,
most
read the yearbook
likely
enough.
for mine. I was life of the party. I was that guy. So I don't know if I want to go back and like a lot of people like, oh, there's that.
You were voted life of the party at like 24 too, by all of us.
Oh, really? I don't know.
First float trip with us too. Also life of the party.
It took a little bit for the life of the party to grow out of me.
Yeah, man. Now you're a one slice guy.
Now I'm a straight and narrow.
You're just a one slice pecan pie.
I'm a one slice pecan pie guy. No ice cream. Yeah. Well, dude, I didn't know about the ice cream until today.
Well, I'm glad. Let's get to the visuals.
I'm not against it. I'm not against pumpkin or pecan pie.
We'll have to report back if you got any extra slices.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of visuals we got here?
I'm glad you went with a really high res image for
Wow.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, that looks great.
Best holiday movie. Great question. I believe this is being taken from The Great Pumpkin.
Wait. So we gotta do best Thanksgiving movie?
No, just holiday movie.
This is easy for me.
Yeah. To me, it's quite tough because there's the sentimental Christmas movie, and then you got the comedy, Christmas movie, which Christmas Vacation It's not even close. Top Christmas movie.
Me and
of all
my
time.
wife watch Christmas Vacation every year. It's my favorite. It's my favorite Christmas movie.
It can't be topped, really. When it comes to exterior illumination, all the phrases you use, I quote it 17 times a day around Christmas.
Yeah.
But we're talking sentimental. I do love Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 over Home Alone 1, also a very hot take.
I think it's good. Home Alone 2, easily one of the best sequels of all time. I would just throw that out there. It's just as good as the first, and there's not many that you could say that about.
And I will say
Terminator 2, Terminator 2, Terminator 2 better than Terminator 1.
Yeah,
for sure.
We're talking best sequels, but right now we're talking best holiday movie, and I will come at
Reel me back in. Sorry,
it's all right. I got a hot take on this because Home Alone 2, I get trashed on this like often. I think I've done an Instagram poll, if you will, on Home Alone versus Home Alone 2, and Home Alone 1 won by it was like 70-30, like it wasn't close. And so I will say this to all of you Home Alone 2 detractors. Have you seen the movie Richie Rich with Macaulay
Classic.
Culkin?
A classic movie.
Kid growing up with tons of money. The other movie that was awesome as a kid, Blank Check.
Mm-hmm.
Young boy named Preston Waters gets a blank check, gives himself $1 million.
The first time I ever wanted to get a wall made of TVs. I was like, that's a possibility?
Yeah. You want a limo with a trash can full of ice cream?
Yeah.
Did that too in that movie. So bottom line is, the Home Alone 2 is the combination of Home Alone 1, but with this added new wrinkle of instead of him being in a boring suburban house, now he's balling in the nicest hotel in all of New York City. And he's got limitless money with his dad's credit card.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just balling, getting room service. Come on. That was just an awesome combo.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds. So anyways, I challenge anybody that Home Alone 2 is definitely the superior of Home Alone 1.
Oh, a movie that has become sentimental to me, and it's purely because of my kids, The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Because my kids have watched, I'm serious when I say Clara has started that movie 1,000 times in her 5 years of life. There was a point where she would watch it in the summertime. She'd watch it, it didn't matter. She was watching The Grinch. It was her favorite movie. She has she has the whole movie memorized now. But now Maddie loves it, and I just think it's just one of those things where it's over time, I went through a phase of if I see The Grinch on TV, I'll freak out. I hate it because I've seen it so much. But now I've gotten to the point where it's
it gives you some warm memories.
Yeah, it gives you good memories. Yeah. And so, plus, Jim Carrey, just a phenomenal performance in that. Unbelievable.
Did you, so if you guys don't know this, I'm actually a huge fan of movies, and I care about the details of who wrote it and when it came out and all this. And I could actually quote that movie probably word for word as well, like your kids. But that came out when I was in 6th grade or 5th grade. And Jim Carrey was peak coolness at that time, right? As far as all of his movies. But I don't know if you guys know this, he had to go through some kind of psychiatric training because he was going out of his mind every single day. It took him 8 hours to do that makeup and he couldn't move.
Yeah.
And so every single day he had to go through that. Now everything is just, computer animation. And that movie is the last breath of everything being live action completely. And
it looks so much better than
offense.
Computer animation. It's you can always tell. It just doesn't look real.
Mm-hmm. To this point.
I miss Jurassic Park.
Yeah. What's that new, there's that new Grinch that came out with from Illumination, the Minions people. Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays Doctor Strange. He is the voice of the Grinch in that movie. But yeah, a new Grinch. It came out 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You haven't seen it?
No. You know what else is
Don't watch it. It's not nearly as good.
You know what else is it throws it back and kind of gives you the warm feeling is the claymation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, we watch those every year.
Let's go.
Yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Let's go. Abominable
Burl Ives
Snowman
is the one who wrote those.
Classic.
Burl Ives also the guy that sings the song Holly Jolly Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Anyways.
What?
Classics. Pro or anti-turkey trot? I'm a pro. I've yet to do it. I support it so much. I've never done it. So if you are a family that likes to get up and go do a 5K, more power to you. We did go hit up a workout in the morning on Thanksgiving morning. It was a
clear some
workout.
Space, you know?
Absolutely.
Fill those glycogen stores in the afternoon.
Built up some hunger.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Mm-hmm. I am pro anything exercise always. If you don't have anything going on, get your ass up, go get you a 5K in. So I guess I'm pro turkey trot.
Have you done one before?
I've never done one.
30 minutes or less, you're golden, you know?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's the turkey trot question is more like, what are you doing the other 364 days of the year?
Good question. A nap. Here's a good question. I'm gonna free ball a little bit here from this, Luke.
Free ball. Explain that expression.
Nap after the meal, yes or no? I think that's always a yes. I don't think we need to argue that. I think it's always a yes. There's two different kinds of naps, though. Okay, there's the involuntary. I'm gonna lay here while I watch TV and like go in and out of a food coma, or do you actually like go lights off up to your room and like close the door and take a nap? I think that's a no.
You don't ever do that nap, or else you don't wake up. That nap is like it's dangerous because then you sleep for like an hour and you've gone into REM cycle and it's like you wake up and it's like your day is ruined.
More
you're
nostalgic,
just tired.
More nostalgic nap though. What's a better nap? Post Thanksgiving meal nap or post Christmas breakfast nap?
I never nap on Christmas, so I don't know.
You guys are crazy.
Why would I nap on Christmas?
Well, for starters,
it's fucking the best day of the year.
Well,
I'm not napping on Christmas.
I'll explain.
Thanksgiving is kind of a.
I can't believe you don't nap on Christmas.
It's an okay holiday.
I mean, well, my Christmas was awesome growing up, and we would start at 6 a.m. So the minute that it was possible to open your presents,
doesn't surprise me about you.
Was 6 a.m. Our whole family.
You were going fucking. Mom, Dad. They're like, it's dark out, Jeff.
I can't believe.
Go back to bed.
I can't believe you think that like you know me and you're talking like that. If you know me at all, my dad actually would be blaring. He bought a sound effects CD because this is like 93. I'm 5 years old. Okay. My dad buys a sound effects compact disc, and on those CDs, one of them was a Jingle Bells noise. And so my dad would blare it as loud as he could possibly blare it from our surround sound in our living room to wake up all the kids to the sound of jingle bells, of reindeer being on the roof. And we'd fucking sprint down the steps so psyched because real reindeer
at 6
are
a.m.
here. At 6 a.m. on the dot, he would play those. And we'd all run down at the same time and try to be first down to the living room. But after that, all that craze, all that mania of opening up all the shit. I mean, dude, you woke up at 6 a.m. pretty tired. After a Christmas breakfast of French toast, which is his deal, I'd want to nap. And I would probably nap on the couch with TV on, with Christmas music playing, whatever.
Just holding a G.I. Joe.
But, dude, you just couldn't keep awake.
Yeah.
Because of all the amount of dopamine you just released from being so psyched because you thought actual reindeer were on the roof.
Dude, I was outside playing with my new sword, doing karate in the garage.
We got a best Christmas gift.
My new
Are we getting
bike.
there?
Like, my God. I just don't think a nap on Christmas is respectful at all, but that's just me.
Okay. Well,
that's just me. Thanksgiving nap is great. Did I get a Thanksgiving nap this year? I get no naps.
Was
because
Jesus awake in the nativity scene?
Huh?
Was Jesus awake in that nativity scene, or was he napping? I want to say Jesus was taking a nap.
Are you talking about the baby Jesus, little baby Jesus?
Yeah, baby in the
baby
manger.
Jesus.
I mentioned nativity scene.
Babies nap like 85%.
Have you seen a nativity scene where Jesus is full grown?
Babies nap 85% of the time. That's why I'm emphasizing baby. Like, of course it was napping. Most babies are napping all the time unless they're up
baby Jesus
crying.
Well, next question. Mount Rushmore for sides, Kyle.
Man.
I got a hot take on this one that you don't like. But here's my Mount Rushmore of sides. Stuffing, always a must. Got to have it because it's like Thanksgiving only.
It's actually my number one.
It's amazing.
You ever met somebody who doesn't like stuffing? It's weird. I'm like,
kids,
what is it? What is it
kids,
that you don't like about it?
I think for most kids, you have to like learn to like it because it's so different from anything else you've ever seen. And like Thanksgiving is truly like for me as a kid, it was just like a giant like experiment of what will I like because I've never seen any of these foods. So I'm over here eating like green bean casserole for the first time. I'm eating cranberry sauce for the first time. I'm like, can I just have mac and cheese and rolls? Like that's my like 5-year-old Thanksgiving because I'm like, all this looks terrible. But as you get older, you start to just love all of it. So anyways, now I'm a fan of it all.
I'm different than you there. I was the least picky kid of all time.
Which is just rare. Mm-hmm. You know, I was like a hot dogs and mac and cheese kid only. And to your point from previous podcasts, you think that mac and cheese is a kid's treat or a kid's meal.
It's for children, Jeff.
I'm just so beg to differ, man. I love mac and cheese. Cheese and pasta.
So do my
good.
kids.
You like cheese so much you stole a cheese machine.
Let's not bring that up.
You know, speaking of giving thanks,
Luke was supposed to cut that out of the podcast.
you stole cheese. And
all right, back to the Mount Rushmore for sides. I'm with you. Stuffing is the number one. Stuffing is the number one.
There's 4 presidents. Who's 2, 3, and 4?
I would say it goes stuffing, and then it goes corn casserole. God, I love some corn casserole. It's good. Do you guys do the potatoes with like the cornflakes on top? Those are good. What is that? Potato casserole? What's that? Why is everything
But it's like a mashed potato casserole?
For Thanksgiving? Everything's casseroles.
We did the sweet potato casserole with the candied pecans on top. No marshmallow fluff, but candied pecans on top.
That's on there too.
Yeah.
I would say sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato casserole.
Sweet potato casserole. And then, I don't know if you guys...
But it's got to have the marshmallow fluff, you're saying.
Do you guys do the... I put cranberry sauce on like everything. The sweet and sour, or sweet and salty. It's a good combo. Do you do that? Are you fat like me?
No, not like that.
Wow.
I find other ways.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I find other ways. The cranberry sauce on everything is a good move, though.
We didn't even serve cranberry sauce at our Thanksgiving. That's how
Wow.
much I don't give a what about cranberry
Wow.
sauce. Yeah,
That's sad. You guys
just a can of congealed. Just
that's
disgusting.
sad that you guys can't, actually honor the
pilgrims.
Yes, who brought the cranberries from Europe. They brought it over on the Mayflower.
Yeah,
and but that's cool. If you don't want to support the Plymouth Rock and
all the other traditions we hold so near and dear.
Yeah.
I made a turkey out of my hand. I drew it.
That's cool.
Stenciled my hand for Addie.
Yeah.
So that's how I honored the Mayflower. But
Nice. Nice.
I will say, here's your 4 sides. Number 1, the sweet potato casserole.
That's pretty good.
Number 2,
I'm not even against that.
Number 2 is stuffing. Number 3, hot take again. Love corn casserole. Had it as well as cornbread. Just cornbread.
Cornbread is not a Thanksgiving. That is not a Thanksgiving side.
It certainly is.
It's not.
Yeah, rolls are in there. You know what I'm saying?
Not cornbread. Cornbread's for chili, Jeff.
No, dude, it can be used for chili.
It is used for chili. It's not a Thanksgiving deal.
It's a Thanksgiving deal for me. I have to have cornbread on Thanksgiving and then mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is not a Thanksgiving deal. Do you have mac and cheese on Thanksgiving? Jeff, you're making up sides. You can't just be like, I like cornbread and I like mac and cheese. So
you're over here talking about cornflakes on mashed potatoes as a Thanksgiving side.
Are you telling me like potato casserole is not part of Thanksgiving? It is.
It's just what kind of potato casserole? There's 700 ways to do casserole with potatoes.
It's cheese, potatoes, and cornflakes. It's delicious. And it's part of Thanksgiving.
And so is cornbread.
Mac and cheese, dude. What are you talking? Like,
is mac and cheese a Thanksgiving side?
No. It's not. And neither is cornbread. Cornbread is for like soup.
Now, according to the ultimate deciding factor in all of this, stop.
No.
It's the woman who goes green, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, rams, lamb, hog, jaw. And she doesn't mention mac and cheese. So she also doesn't mention potato casserole. Settle the debate. Ham or turkey? Ham. Honey baked ham, spiral sliced on a King's Hawaiian roll.
I got to give a shout out to Carl Hirschenrader, my brother-in-law, who smoked a turkey this year. If you are going to do turkey, a smoked turkey is so much better than just a baked turkey. So much better.
I don't disagree. I love smoke. I love the flavor of that. Some people don't like smoke. They don't like the flavor of smoke. It's crazy to me. But I've had this conversation.
Those are the same people that are like, can I just have a bowl of mac and cheese on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. I mean,
can I just get a bowl of mac and cheese?
Yeah, it doesn't make them wrong.
I mean, it kind of does.
It sounds like they like Thanksgiving side that it would be mac and cheese.
No, it's not a side.
So spiral sliced ham, though. Have you ever had a fried turkey? People talk about frying the turkey.
Oh yeah,
is the move.
Fried turkey's good too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never had it. You've had
all those ways.
Like 50 gallons of oil.
All they're doing is trying to find a way to make that
taste good.
To make it not dry as shit.
Yeah,
and frying it and smoking it both keep the juices intact.
I'll tell you, when I cut mine,
juicy.
That thing was just falling apart with liquid, just crazy as I was slicing it. Just ridiculous.
moist as could be, huh?
Just juices coming out of every orifice.
Just juices. God, dripping down your face.
Right down my beard. Easy. Next.
Dang.
Next.
That's some good turkey.
All right, Christmas decorations before or after Thanksgiving. This was a question I heard on the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason Kelsey. They said Christmas tree only on Thanksgiving.
It's a move. That is a move.
Yeah, and you know what? That's what we did. We had our Christmas tree up, and that's it. Not even ornaments on it yet.
I'm all about, like, as you get older and you realize that the space between Thanksgiving and Christmas is not all that long.
Short.
I'm all about extending it.
Especially sometimes when
my wife is not. She's like, you will not. Yeah, she's like, look at all the, like, she's accumulated all these Thanksgiving
home
decorations.
Yeah.
And you're just like, she's like, I have to put these out.
Gather.
I cannot have these.
Thankful.
Gather.
Give thanks.
Eat here.
Thanks.
Or what is it?
Gather.
Give thanks. Thankful.
Thankful.
All in cursive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
these are all these are more like my kids' turkey decorations and crap. But anyways, she's like, I gotta have these out. I gotta have time to put these out, and we do Christmas after Thanksgiving. And I'm like, that only gives me, 3 or 4 weeks to enjoy the Christmas. But what we do is we do leave them up till February. Don't take them down till February.
Okay.
The end of February. Because really, if it's cold out, like,
works for Taylor Swift, as she talks about.
Yeah, she leaves them up till February.
Till January.
Yeah, the end of January.
Yeah.
Yeah, I push that to February. Till the end of February is a good move. It's cold out. Like, what do you have to look forward to, anyways? You have nothing to look forward to. It's cold as shit.
Fun facts about January: 25% of all relationships that end in that month.
Yeah,
because of the amount of people that just push through the holidays.
Yeah,
they're like, finally done with you.
Yes.
Just didn't want to talk about it at Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah.
Swear to God. Wild stat. Anyway,
you are newly engaged. What was that about?
Just a fun stat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, fun thing. Another good note, though. My first time I ever got to meet little Addie when she just turned 2 years old, and I had her over for the first time to meet her. We decorated our Christmas tree. It was the first time ever meeting her. So now that's a tradition that we have in our family is we always wait for her before we do our tree. So we're going to decorate our tree tonight since we get her back today. Yeah. Pretty cool.
I get irritated at my kids decorating the tree because,
they suck at it.
They're short and they suck at it.
They put all the ornaments in the first 2 feet and that's it.
Yeah.
And luckily,
I also got a puppy now and he's going to bite at the tree.
That's true. You got to think about that. You got to think about that.
Yeah.
Murph.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
looks like a Murph.
So I feel like, I don't know. I do love Christmas though. And I know it's your favorite holiday.
Here's a good question. What do you ask for Christmas? Because people ask you that. You're like, dude, nothing.
Yes.
Like I thought a card would be cool.
I'm a grown man. I don't need a present.
Yeah. Just your presence.
Don't give me anything.
Yeah.
I want to watch you open the present that I got you. And by the present I got you, I mean the one that my wife bought and wrapped and then said it was from all of us.
It's true. You've got
that is my gifts. That's me.
My only present I think I've gotten from Kyle in like 7 years.
It's not my love language, giving presents.
I'm not kidding. I think when I moved into my house, Kyle got me a housewarming gift.
Oh, yeah.
And it was because he went to the Stock the Bar party that we had. So it was inferred that you had to bring a bottle of something.
Yeah.
And so Kyle,
I had to do it anyway.
So Kyle, because he was forced into it based on attending said party, he goes into the place and told me, he was like, what's just like the most expensive thing that I could get him from here? And they're like, we have like a bottle of $300 champagne.
Yeah.
So a bottle of Dom.
Yeah.
Dom Perignon.
Have you drank it?
You know what?
Have you popped bottles with it?
You know when I popped it?
When?
You were there for that too.
Yeah.
Our engagement party. Popped it then. Took me 2 years.
Was it?
Finally pulled it out.
Did it taste any different?
Want to hear something funny as hell? Because of like the all the details that went around that and walking around like pouring in people's glasses or whatever. Apparently like a fourth of the bottle didn't even get used. It was just like sitting out on the counter.
Dude, I want my refund of $50.
I will say it was delicious.
Was it?
The 4 sips I had.
I'm not much of a champagne
Not a
guy.
Hannah loves some champagne, so she was loving it.
Yeah.
Was excited.
Nice.
All
Well,
that
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good night. But are
Certainly.
you saying what should I get you as a present? I also don't ever feel like I got any good ideas.
Well, I think we've talked about this recently, but I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to get my weight to 230 pounds. I'm going to have to hold on to that weight for till my birthday.
I love that you have now moved it to 230.
It was always 230.
It was 220.
That was yours, and I
Mine
agreed to
was
230.
220. I said
I agreed to 230.
Yeah.
We did 230. We agreed on 230. But I have to still be 230 at my birthday. But I have to also be 230 at the Super Bowl Sunday, the unofficial start of diet season, the day after Super Bowl.
Wait. You have to get down to 230 by Super Bowl Sunday?
That's what we talked about.
I don't think. Yeah.
Be a little drastic.
That's a little drastic at this point.
But I would say, let's say by March 1st or something. Anywho, I have to be 230 on my birthday. But then I get to tell and I get to dictate to Kyle what his facial hair has to look like for a week.
I mean, I just had a mustache for like a month and a half.
I know.
I looked at myself in the mirror.
Like you've already let go of yourself on the face.
I looked at myself in the mirror
like,
the other day and I was like, what are you doing, dude? Shave that off. And so I shaved it off.
It's the oldest you've ever looked. Now that you just have stubble again.
I know.
It's the oldest you've ever looked. It's crazy.
I look old right now?
Older than you've looked ever in your life right now in this moment.
I figured I'd look older with a mustache.
No, dude. The mustache was keeping you young.
Wow, I'm growing it back out.
Yeah, I might as well. I'm going to say, hey, it's not a bad thing. You're distinguished. You got 3 kids now. You're 3-kid Kyle.
It's true.
So all I'm getting at is we're going to do
that's making me older than anything is having 3 kids.
Easy.
Dear God.
Easy. So we're going to do this 2:30 by my birthday, turning 36 next April. And Kyle's going to have to make his facial hair a certain way for a week.
And if you don't get there, what do I get?
Maybe I'll do the same thing. Maybe I'll dye it blonde for you, whatever you want.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm going to have to think about it because there's so many good options.
I want to shave swirls into your cheeks and make
I might just have you do a grown out flavor saver. You know what I'm saying? Just like one of these
soul
guys.
patch?
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, could you look up, there was a villain. No, dude, there's a villain from the movie Wild Wild West with Will Smith. Look up Wild Wild West villain. The dude had some weird design in his beard, and I want to make you do it.
I don't have a thick beard, so if it's something that's intricate.
Well, we're going to dye it dark, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. First of all,
that's exactly what I'm thinking.
That is awesome.
Look at his chin.
I'm just telling you. Well, yeah, you'd have to dye it.
I mean,
for
dude,
it to show up.
But I mean, I'm dead serious.
Bro.
That's the design I want you to have. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Dye it dark and have you do the pinstripes on the side and the chin and the cheeks.
So how are we going to do this? You're going to weigh in every single day and send me your picture every day.
That's fine.
And you're going to have a newspaper there by it.
Yeah. Different date on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Maintain under 230 and under, for the month of my birthday. How about that? That makes it easy. April 1st, April 8th.
I can weigh you at any point I want. I might just carry around a scale around and just be like, get on that scale, dude.
That's fine.
Make sure that you're not too,
That's fine. But your facial hair is going to look like the dude from Wild Wild West.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to have you do. Didn't the guy from Smash Mouth, didn't he have some sweet facial hair? I might do that.
You should have me do the dude from what's Sewed, System of a Down.
Oh yeah, the little blonde or the braided. Yeah, under the fat chin.
Oh, dude, a pinstripe underneath my neck fat.
I love it,
dude.
I love it, dude. Oh,
just a thin line. That's really honest to God. I hate it because he kind of looks like me now. If I just shaved my facial hair into that right now and wore some sunglasses, I'm passing as that dude. It's not good. Anyways,
I look forward to that.
Anyways, thank you guys for listening to our podcast, and as Kyle and I share some fun stories with you, we hope you guys were entertained. We have just recently hit a milestone, Kyle, on our Instagram. All of you guys that love to listen, we appreciate you. We are now at 4,000 followers on Instagram.
4,000. Thank you guys.
We appreciate the support you guys have shown us. This is a local podcast, and so we appreciate you guys listening. Also, if you guys are so inclined, Supplement Superstores just launched our winter apparel drop. We are both sporting apparel from it.
This is comfy.
This is sweet. All the clothes are cool. Check out our website. You'll see all the different stuff. There's 20 different designs that dropped. So we got hoodies, beanies, hats. Ladies got leggings. They got quarter zip hoodies. They got what are those called? Like crop hoodies.
Halter tops.
Cropped hoodies.
Yeah.
Sports bras, leggings, all the deals. Anywho, thank you guys so much for listening. We love you guys.
Thank you guys.
And hope you have an awesome holiday. From us to you, we appreciate you so much. Thank you.